silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Olá galera, beleza? Aqui é o Marco do Lin. Estou de volta aí com mais um início de gameplay. E hoje também eu trago mais uma nova série para o canal, ok? Que é o Metal Gear Solid 3. Beleza galera? Então vamos nessa, hein? Então aqui galera, eu vou estar abrindo um novo game aqui, certo? Eu vou estar escolhendo, tem 4 opções aqui, ó. Eu vou estar escolhendo essa terceira opção aqui, beleza? Depois, ó, que nós estiver dentro do jogo, vou estar explicando por quê, ok? E também eu vou estar jogando no verso Waze, certo? Também eu vou estar explicando também, ok? Então vamos nessa.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
extend. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially...
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Oh, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
É isso aí, galera. Então vamos dar uma vasculhada aqui, né? Pra ver o que nós encontra. Ó, paisagem muito bonita daqui de cima. Então é isso aí, vamos ver se nós achamos a mochila, né? Os equipamentos nossos, estamos lá. Passar aqui de baixo aqui, ó. Ah lá, ó. Ela tá em cima daquela árvore ali. Vamos subir aqui, né? Vamos bater mais um papinho aí.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
É isso aí, galera. Então vamos nessa aí, né? E tava conversando aí o Snake, né? Tava conversando com a Boss. A Boss é a mentora do Snake. Ela que treinou o Snake aí com essa luta aí, CQC. Então é tipo de uma defesa pessoal, sabe? Tipo de um judô, ok? Então vamos aqui dar uma olhada aqui na mochila do Snake. Aí, dá uma olhadinha aqui nas armas. Aqui tem uma faca. Aqui tem uma pistola, né? De tranquilizante. Aqui tem um Easy Gun infinito. Certo? Por isso que eu vou estar jogando no verso Waze, certo? Por conta dessa arma aqui. Que só no verso Waze que você joga com essa arma. É uma pistola de tranquilizante. Uma pistolinha. Certo? E ela é infinita. E aqui tem um microfone, né? Ele dá para ouvir assim de longa distância que a pessoa está conversando. Que são comida, certo? E eu vou estar jogando esse outro aqui. Um binóculo. Depois eu vou estar explicando aqui esse outro lado da mochila aqui, beleza? Vou voltar aqui. Agora vamos na camuflagem aqui, certo? Na face, pintura de face. Então, galera, eu pedi para vocês escolher. Então nós escolhemos, né, a terceira opção por conta dessas faces aqui, ó, pintura de face. Ela vem com mais 9 em pintura aqui, ó. Beleza? Se fosse escolher outra opção, vinha menos, sabe? Vinha só com algumas aqui. Agora, se escolhendo a terceira opção, vem com mais 9. Ok? Aí, ó. Beleza, bandeira dos Estados Unidos, né? Japão, Espanha, Itália, Alemanha, França, Eu acho que esse aqui é o Reino Unido, né? E União Soviética. Aqui fica a cor marrom, né? Verde. Aqui uma máscara de disfarce. Aí, aqui. Aí. Então nós vamos escolher essa aqui. Que ela dá mais certo nessa região que nós está aqui. Beleza? Agora nós vamos escolher o uniforme. Tem vários uniformes aqui, ó. Tem esse, ó. Esse aqui, ó, esse todo preto, ó. Esse aqui é pro deserto, né? Aí tem bastante uniforme, né? Camuflado. Então nós vamos estar escolhendo esse aqui, certo? Que ele também dá mais certo nessa região que nós está de mata, né? Mata, árvore. Você pode ver que ele é mais 40 lá. Então quer dizer que esse, então ele vai para mais ou menos uns 50. Isso aí, ó, 50. Então os outros, ó, tá dando tudo menos. Esse aqui é o mais recomendado, que ele tá dando mais. Ok? Então isso aí. E nessa série aqui, eu vou estar jogando sem matar ninguém. Sem matar ninguém e sem ser visto. Beleza? Que é muito difícil jogar, porque esse jogo é difícil, não é um jogo fácil. Beleza? Então eu não posso ser visto e não posso matar ninguém. Então eu vou estar jogando assim. Então eu vou jogar no 100% stealth. Ok? Então nesse game aqui tem vários troféus. Ok? Tem troféu de coleção de cobras. Tem de cogumelo. Tem de rã. De outros animais. Você tem que pegar querotã. Agora eu vou estar mostrando para vocês. Então tem várias coisas aí para pegar, para conquistar troféu. E falando em troféu, eu vou estar mostrando aqui para vocês aqui, certo? Os troféus aqui que eu conquistei. Vou esperar carregar. Então tá aqui, ó. Aqui tá os troféus que eu já conquistei nesse jogo aqui. Então eu conquistei 100% dos troféus, beleza, galera? Então eu conquistei todos os troféus, ó. Então eu já platinei esse jogo aqui. Então tem mais ou menos mais de um ano que eu platinei esse jogo, beleza? Eu vou estar mostrando para vocês aí, ó. Aqui é o troféu de todos os animais, né? Aqui, ó, outros animais, certo? Aí eu vou estar mostrando. Esse aqui é um troféu de uma cobra mística. Eu vou estar mostrando essa cobra mística aí. Tem vários troféus aqui. Essa aqui é de pássaro. Essa aqui é de vespa, ó, de rato, cobra. São coleções que você tem que estar pegando os animais lá e fazendo e montando a coleção para você estar garantindo, liberando o troféu, ok? Aqui é o Sikisi. Beleza, aqui é de frutas. Cogumelo, ó. Você tem que pegar alguns cogumelos diferentes aí, né? Pra você conquistar o coisa. Aqui, quando você derrota os chefões, né? Os boss. Aí você pega a camuflagem dele, a roupa dele. E ganha um troféu também. Aí, ó. Aqui são os chefões aí. Aí eu vou estar mostrando. Todos aí. Os troféus aí pra você tá vendo. Aí. Isso aí, galera. Então, galera, eu vou estar jogando só por jogar mesmo, beleza? Não vai ter jeito assim de eu estar jogando para estar mostrando os troféus no jogo, porque como eu já platinei esse jogo, não tem como excluir os troféus aqui no PS3 para estar jogando de novo. No PS4 tem como você excluir, você pagar, né, os troféus lá e jogar de novo. No PS3 não tem como você tá excluindo, né, os troféus para você estar jogando de novo. Então não vai aparecer troféus aqui, beleza? Então eu vou estar jogando só por jogar mesmo. E é muito bom jogar esse jogo. Esse jogo é muito bom jogar ele. Vocês vão gostar, beleza? Então vamos seguir aqui em frente. Aqui tem uma cobra aqui, ó. Deixa eu ver se... Aqui, ó. É uma anaconda. Ó. Aí. Vamos dar uma olhadinha nela. Pera aí. Ela tá aqui. Aí, ó. É uma anaconda. Então aqui vocês podem comer a cobra, que o Snake ele come de tudo. E nesse módulo aqui, ó, que eu peguei ela aqui com tranquilizante, o Snake come ela viva, certo? E aqui, ó, você pode estar dispensando ela, certo? Aí vamos sair. Aí eu vou estar pegando essa outra arma aqui, ó. Essa aqui, né? Que é infinita. Pera aí. Eu acho que já tá lá, né? É só mudar aqui, né? Aí. Aqui eu acho que tem outra cobra aqui, viu? Deixa eu olhar por cima aqui. Ó, aqui ela aqui, ó. Aí, esse aqui é outro tipo de cobra. Aí. O todo, eu acho que na coleção de cobra, ao todo são 11 para conquistar o troféu. Então você tem que pegar 11 cobras diferentes. Ok? Aí. Aqui, cogumelo. Aqui também é outro cogumelo. Ó. Vamos subir aqui. Ali tem uma munição, ó. E tem uma cobra também, ó. É a mesma que a gente pegou. Nessa região aqui, é a mesma cobra. Aí, agora vamos mandar aqui pra cima. E eu também vou estar mostrando também, galera, aonde que tá os querotan. Certo? Vou estar mostrando aqui um aqui, ó. Aquilo aqui, ó. Esse sapinho verde aqui, ó. Vamos ver se vai dar pra... Aí, ó. Esse sapinho verde aqui, ó. Esse é o primeiro querotan. Então, se acertar nele, você vai estar conquistando um troféu aí. Beleza? Mas como que eu já conquistei todos os troféus, então não vai aparecer aí. Ok? São 64 querotan. Então eu vou estar mostrando também nessa série aqui onde está os querotans, os local onde que ele tá. Que ele fica em locais muito escondidos. Ok? E aqui ó, tem um passarinho aqui, ó. Ó. Vamos ver aqui se nós acerta ele. Bom, acertou. Aqui é um life, ó. Aí, passarinho. Um pássaro. Aí aqui, ó. Os cogumelos. Vou descer aqui. E aqui nós vai para outra fase aqui. Vamos lá, né? Ó, o mato balançou ali, hein? Achei que tem alguma coisa aqui, quer ver? Ó, tem um arran aqui, ó. Ó, tá cheio. Vamos comer alguma coisa aqui, né? Vou comer isso aqui. Cogumelo.
Disgusting.
É, o Snake não gostou muito não. Deve ser ruim. Rapaz, nossa. Tem que comer um desses bichos aqui, ó. tá preso, né? Vou comer essa cobra então. Aí. Aí, ó. Aham. Beleza? Então, vamos vazar para aqui. Ó, tem um crocodilo aqui, ó. Aí, pô, o bichão pra dormir. Pegou uma, acho que é uma granada, viu? Vou usar uma faca aqui pra matar ele. Porque nós não podemos matar. Aí. Nós não podemos matar nada, né? Ninguém. Então nós temos que colocar um tranquilizante nele. Pra estar matando ele, né? Então aqui nós vamos usar muito esse tranquilizante aqui. Aqui, ó, um ninho de vespa. Aí espera elas ir embora, né? Aqui, vamos passar devagar aqui, porque senão esse crocodilo aqui é meio violento. Aqui no ninho de vespa aqui, ó, tem medicamento também, ó. Beleza? Esse é da caixinha aí que tem uma cruz vermelha, é um medicamento. E aqui eu acho que tem uma munição, mas tá cheio. Isso aqui é uma lama movediça. Você fica parado ali, você afoga. E um silenciador, né? Ó, aqui, ó, galera, ó. Aqui tem um outro querotão. Ó, então é o segundo. Aquilo aqui, ó. O bichinho tá bem escondidinho aqui, ó. Aí nós temos que acertar ele com tranquilizante também. Não pode acertar ele com arma de fogo. Ó, aqui tem uma cobra aqui. Ok. Vamos nessa, né?
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Então aqui a boss, ela tava falando sobre as camuflagens, né? Explicando sobre as camuflagens aí. Então é isso aí, galera. Eu acho que eu vou ficando por aqui. Aí nós continuamos aí no próximo vídeo, certo? Nós vamos gravar aqui nesse cenário aqui. Ok, eu vou chegar pra cá porque senão o guardinha nem me vê. Então vamos gravar aqui. Apertar Select.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory.
Espera aí. Aí. Aí o save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Aí.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Isso aí, galera. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham curtido esse vídeo. Se vocês puderem estar deixando um gostei e compartilhar esse vídeo, eu agradeço. Você que é novo aí no canal, se você quiser se inscrever, seja bem-vindo, beleza? E também não esqueça aí de estar ativando o sininho, ok? É isso aí, galera. Um abraço a todos e até mais ver. Fui!